Alright guys, welcome to the final episode of my coverage of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and dang, was this a good series. So, first I'm going to give my overall thoughts for the show. I'd give this show an 8.5 out of 10. Mostly because, the only things that take it down for me a little bit... Oh, we're getting bottled up. So, the only things that take it down for me, there's some minor story issues I have, and then, like, some VFX stuff, that I had some issue with. Like, the lightsaber VFX wasn't up to snuff all the time. There's, Palpatine appears at the very end of the series, and he looks really weird. Like, he has, like, the Episode 9 black lips, which I thought was really weird, because he just has regular lips in Episode 6. So why would he have black lips in the Flash, in something that takes place before Episode 6? That I thought was very odd. I'm gonna try and not get murdered here. How do I get out of here? How do I get in? But yeah, but just like some minor things like lightsaber VFX. And in episode 5 there was like a very odd thing with, like, Obi-Wan turned himself in, right? Then the stormtroopers took him right back in and just let him go, or like maybe I missed it, but like maybe he like killed them or something and I missed it. But that I thought was a little weird. But now let's get on to the actual episode. So it opens on the transport fleeing from Vader's ship, and they do not seem to They do not seem to be doing very good. The ship is firing all its turbo lasers at them, or as it appears to be. And here's the first thing I have issue with in this episode. So they need some time to get the ship not in gear, but like fix the ship, because the hyperdrive is damaged, so they can escape. They need time to fix it so they can escape. But the thing is, they don't have enough time to do that with the Imperial ship closing in. So what Obi-Wan decides to do is take one of the like little minor like a little launch craft, not like an escape pod. It's a little bit more like advanced than that, but it's like just a little ship. He takes it to an as of yet unnamed planet. We don't know what it's called. And when he gets there, ha 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 ha. Thanks, Vader. He takes it to this unidentified planet, right? And then Vader decides to follow him in his own personal ship, and then, well, no, Vader has the entire Star Destroyer turn off the trail of the actual ship of the other ship and follow them. Like the entire Star Destroyer follows the one tiny ship. So this is what I have issue with. Just deploy your shuttle, which he does later, by the way, or dispatch a few shuttles, because Star Destroyers like that can carry at least 5 shuttles, right? So dispatch like maybe 3 of them to go chase after the other like transport thing, along with like maybe a couple TIE fighters and such, and then that would probably take care of that problem completely. That would probably take care of that problem. So all you have to do is take care of that, and then bada bing, bada boom, you have ships going after both. So just do that, but instead he leaves the other ship to get away completely, and sends the entire Star Destroyer after them. And so then once they get to Kenobi, like once Obi-Wan lands, is that guy okay? Once Obi-Wan lands, Vader dispatches his own personal shuttle, and here's where things pick up. So Obi-Wan, at this point, Obi-Wan starts like they walk toward each other across this like just really flat, conveniently flat plane, and that's the other thing that I thought was a bit strange about this episode. The finales were both very well. the one on Tatooine wasn't as bad in this front, but they were both very dark and very flat, especially Obi-Wan and Anakin's, like, for the first, like, minute or two of it. But then they start getting back into pillars, and it's not as big of an issue. I also thought, I was noticing some weird lightsaber stuff, like, there was one part where Obi-Wan knocked, Vader knocked his lightsaber against the ground, and it, like, bounced off and made, like, a, clack sound, like a prop stick, that they just forgot to edit in the lightsaber sound effect for, which I thought was really strange. And another part where Obi-Wan throws a rock at Vader, right? And Vader destroys it, like, by slashing his lightsaber through it. But the thing is, when he does that, all that happens is, like, it, like, breaks on the lightsaber, like the lightsaber's like a solid object and not just, like, a blade of plasma. Like, it's not like it, like, melts the rock through the middle. It, like, just breaks the rock. Like, the rock just, like, cracks. So I thought that was really weird. Most of the stuff in the episode, like, as far as CG is concerned, it was okay. Was pretty okay. I really loved how they tie up Reva's character arc in this one. Like, when she's about to kill Luke, because, like, he's Vader's son, I guess. Like, she starts seeing Luke as herself, like, as her youngling self, and she starts realizing she's becoming Vader. I liked that. I also, I'm glad to say I called it in my episode 1 review. Obi-Wan does end up giving Vader that, like, really prominent scar he has on his forehead in episode 6, because in this episode, Obi-Wan, like, slashes off that part of Vader's helmet, so he does end up giving him that scar. Yeah, he does end up giving him that scar, which I thought was really neat. The way they tied that up. Something else that I saw, I liked was in the moment where like, Reva is, like, entering their how do I say it? Farm. They're, like, the farmhouse. It looks like she's. I don't think she's quite as attuned with the Force as she was before, because, like, if you notice, like, when Owen shoots his blaster at her, she doesn't exactly manage to deflect it very well. Like, it just hits the wall behind her, and, like, she, like you can noticeably tell she didn't see it coming. Like, she didn't realize that he was about to fire at her. And, like, we've seen, like, with Vader and, like, other stronger Force users that they can tell. Like, Kylo was able to even stop a blaster bolt, so it's just, like, something I noticed that I thought was pretty interesting. I also really liked when he's like, "Hey, you want to meet him?" And then he meets him and he says, "Hello there." I thought that was I think that was a little fan servicey, but I liked it. It was fun. It was very funny. Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, I thought that was really hilarious. Alright. I think that may... Oh, no. I'm sorry. I enjoyed the ending, like, when, I noticed they're still trying to make sure that there's no plot hole for episode 4, because, in episode 4, I don't think Leia ever hears Obi-Wan by name in this show, because in episode 4, she just addresses him very formally as, like, General Kenobi, and I think if she already knew his name, that Ben's name was Kenobi, I think she would have addressed him a bit less formally, because they're, like, by the end of Kenobi, they are friends. Like, they are friends. Like, it's kind of a, I wouldn't say mother-daughter or father-daughter. Oh, hey, Rex. Oh, wait, I'm Rex. Huh? That's confusing. Okay, but yeah, I noticed that was a little funny. I'm glad that they made sure not allow that plot hole to stay, or not stay, but exist. But yeah, overall, great show. Just some minor issues I have. Like, oh yeah, I need to get to that. Palpatine, there's like a brief moment where Palpatine shows up on a holocron when they flash back to Mustafar. And I thought this was weird because Palpatine in this scene has a very obvious. Oh, killed Vader. Great. Very obviously has like the black lips he had in episode 9. Like, it's actually like visibly distracting. Like, you can very clearly see them. Like, it looks really strange. Because, like, in episode 6, if I remember correctly, he did not have black lips. He just had, like, his lips were the same color as the rest of his face. They weren't black. They were definitely not black. They were just white or maybe, like, gray. Not black at all. But, yeah, I thought that was really nice. Well, no, I didn't, but the show as a whole, great show, definitely worth the watch. If you haven't seen it already, give it a watch through. Although unfortunately, I probably already spoiled like 95% of it for you. But if you've already seen it and you have friends who haven't, tell them to go watch it because it's great. No, Rex. But yeah, great show. Oh, no! Ah! Ah! Freaking Darth Vader! But yeah, great show. Give it a watch. Tell your friends too. As well, I am getting shot at. Ah. Ah. Okay. Oh Lord, not Vader, 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 not Vader. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna just give you guys a play-by-play of the rest of this. Who's shooting me? Ah, dang it. Okay. Sergeant B the Korg I hate. What the? I think Sergeant B the Korg just had a bad day. So that's just about gonna do it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, comment below. If you thought this was a great one. I hope you enjoyed. I noticed I'm gonna be doing a lot more content for Star Wars Battleground lately. From now on, because I noticed my Vader and Rex video got, and I'm not joking here, more views than any other video on my channel by a long shot. I got 217 views on that video, and thank you for that. That made me so happy to see, because it shows me that you guys are enjoying my content a lot, and that you're telling your friends, or that the YouTube algorithm likes my content, and if that's the case, it's also really good for my channel. So, thank you for helping me reach that goal. I've also increased my subscriber count recently as well, so that's nice. I really like that fact. Oh, one last thing. You smash that like button like Darth Vader smashing the ground in Kenobi episode 6, or Demon Vader, after his helmet gets cut off, is going to come after you and barge into your house like Reba kicking down the door of Owen Lars' farmhouse, and she is going to go upstairs to your room, and she's not going to realize she looks like Darth Vader right now, and she's going to jam that lightsaber right where the sun don't shine. So, if you don't smash the like button and the subscribe button, that's going to happen, and I can't stop it. Sorry. But, yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, comment below, and bye-bye.